Wildcats! Today is Thursday the 18th. My name is Ari and I haven't been on here in a very long time.
I'm Marcus and we are starting on the Morning Roar because we are here to talk about SkillsUSA.
Welcome to the Morning Roar! Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America.
To the republic for which we stand,
one nation,
under God,
indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Let's take a look at clubs. Anime and Tabletop Gaming meets today at 2:30 to 4 in room 141.
Drama Club meets at in 2:30 in room 125. And also, we're a part of Ms. Tag's graphic design class, so here's a story about Tag.
Hi, I'm Ms. McTagg and I teach graphic design at Willow Canyon High School. Our program is a 2-year program with the option of a 3rd year and actually an additional option of a 4th year where you can do an internship if you're very interested in the program. We also teach a graphic design production class in conjunction with this where we produce the yearbook every year, and students in that class actually expand past our beautiful computers and into our cameras and into some very nice lenses. So get a nice range of experience with a bunch of different lenses on our digital cameras. We do teach on these beautiful computers, and students learn the Adobe software in our graphic design programs. We're using Adobe InDesign, Photoshop, and Illustrator. At the end of their 2nd year, students will be afforded the opportunity to take an assessment for Adobe certification. And if they choose to go on to the 3rd year, they can take additional assessments for Adobe certifications. In the 2nd year, they also take a state assessment that if they pass, they earn awards for graduation here at the high school and recognition from the state as completing the program. This is a great class for students who are artistic in nature and maybe want to take that into a career field. And also a really great class for somebody who doesn't particularly feel like they're great at art, but likes to do things that are creative and likes computer software, likes playing with the computer. This particular class is a great foundation class for people who think they might want to go into the pretty side, the visual side of things like game design, application design, and of course graphic design, which is all around us all the time. So it's a very broad area of expertise, and students get a lot of very applicable industry standard skills by taking this class for the 2 years that they have available, and additional if they'd like to continue. I think that's about it. If you guys are looking for more information, I'd love to hear from you. So you can reach out to me or of course check out our website, and hopefully I get to see some of you in my classes next year. Thanks.
As you all know, this week, Willow Canyon's Black Student Union is holding a Spirit Week.
Today is 90s Day and Friday is Class Colors Day.
Now, here's a story about Willow Canyon's own Maya.
Hi, I'm Maya Larson, and today we'll be getting into the desegregation of schools. We may go to school now not having to worry about segregation, but there was a time when high school students did. Today I will be interviewing someone who's experienced this firsthand. You may know him as a history teacher at Willow Canyon. Please welcome Mr. Haynes.
When I went into the white schools, we had all white teachers, okay? And that was a problem for black students and black parents because we were not treated equally. So that was, parents would come and complain, and they had board meetings or whatever, and there would be arguments on how come my kid got treated like this and so on. But it was difficult at the beginning. I used to tell my football team of an incident that happened to me. Finally, we started playing football, and that brought a lot of the black and white players together. Yeah, my high school football coach had a big effect on me. His name was Coach Richardson, And every time I go home, I still visit him. He's like 92 years old, but he was a white coach. And at the time, he was one of those guys that pulled us together. And he was one that kept me motivated, kept me going, you know, telling me that I had potential. Don't let something like this bring you down. You know, let this be a stepping block for something bigger. And I cherished him for that. And every time, like I said, every time I go back, I make sure I visit him. And in Arkansas, in a small town, we didn't have what you guys have today. We have the woods. We would go to the woods and build a bonfire after a game, and that's what we would do. Well, one night after a game, I'll never forget, I was in the 11th grade. We were out, bonfire going, all of us are having fun, talking to each other, and all of a sudden we see these lights coming, and one of the cheerleaders that was white, she says, "Oh my God, you guys need to run." And we're looking like, run for what? And she said, "It's my dad and his friends. My dad's a part of the KKK." And that was like crazy. So we got in the truck and we just took off. And it was, that was a very, very scared thing, frightening thing for me. So that was a big experience. Learning, getting along with other people that are not your race. They grew up different, we grew up different. Trying to bring those two together was just, it was like oil and water. It just did not mix. You know, today you have white kids dating black kids, vice versa. You have people that are eating lunch together. They're not fighting with each other just because of their race. I've seen a lot of improvement, you know, but we still have a long ways to go. But this generation can change all of that, I feel, by what they're doing now. They're listening to the same music, they're dating each other. I think it's awesome. To be something positive, not just for black people, but for everybody. That way everybody gets to know each other. Because we need to know, they need to know about black culture. They need to know how we feel, what we feel about things, and etc. And we need to know more about them. So I'm glad we started it.
The energy in Black Student Union is fun and energetic, and it's a nice way for all of us to come together as one.
The atmosphere at BSU it's calm and like exciting at the same time, and it's a good way to kind of learn more about our culture and just express it more, I guess.
All is welcome, and I think you guys should really participate in our Spirit Week.
Thank you, Maya. Now to
Starting with the sports, boys basketball has a game Friday at North Canyon, so make sure you come to show your support. The League of Willow had a tough loss against Camelback yesterday in League of Legends, but today they'll be taking on Illinois High School and Cristo Rey Jesuit in Rocket League, and Patrick Henry High School in Madden. Don't forget to sign up for a Smash Brothers fundraiser on Wednesday, February 24th. Can he beat Mr. Aragon? He doesn't think so, but I'm pretty sure he can because he's a short man and he's bad at video games. Quote me on that. Prove it by joining Battlefy.com or by going to this URL. And Friday, Dissect Student Broadcast is going live with the girls basketball against North Canyon. If you haven't checked out DSB Live, you should. They're a student-run organization that films the games for you so that you can watch it online. And since you can't go to the physical place, we stream it for you at vimeo.com/DSB Live. I'm going to send it right on back to the desk.
JUCO is doing a COVID relief canned food drive through February 26th. There will be black bags to collect items in your classroom. These are hard times and any help would be appreciated. Let's help each other out.
this Friday, Kona Ice will be at lunch.
All right, so the real reason why we're here, we're not your normal anchors, is because we're here to talk about SkillsUSA. So SkillsUSA is an organization that helps kids who do CTE programs or who want to get into the world of work, as we call it. It helps us prepare for literally after high school when we go to college and like working jobs and stuff like that. I know that I've competed all 4 years. I know Marcus has competed a couple of years.
Yeah, I've only started since last year, but it's literally like you can go in for anything. Like they have like a whole list of things that you could do on their website. So if you're interested, go to skillsusa.org. You can find like the whole list of things that you can compete in or just anything that you're interested in, and you can talk to either Tag or T about it, or even Miss Eisenberg, and they can let you know and fill you in on the details.
Marcus and I also do happen to be the last president and the new president and current vice president. It's a lot to handle. But you could also talk to us, and we also do have meetings every other Wednesday in Ms. McTagg's room.